The nation was hopeful of an improved standard of living when the NDA government led by Narendra Modi took oath of office in May 2014. Today, a year on, the quality of life under the Modi government is better than what it was under the UPA, but has been inconsistent. From hitting a peak in December 2014 to a 10% drop in May, the Modi government has not been able to maintain consistency on its Acche Din promise.
As the Modi government assumed office in May last year with a historic mandate and promises of an overall inequality of life, it renewed hope for an improved standard of living.
If we take the base point as May 2014, at that point in time, 33.8% believed their living standard had improved after 10 years of the UPA rule. 33.8% said it is the same, it's not changed. It's gotten worse, said 31.7%. So it was roughly an equal spread in May. But then as we move forward and the government's changed, there was a peak at one point in time wherein it said improved was up to 52%. And now as May 2015, it's tapered down, but it's still significantly higher than the UPA 2 regime, that is May 2014. May 2015, the number very clearly says 40.9%. So close to 41% believe our life, quality of life has improved. Now, there is a number which says 34.7, close to that number, which was in May 2014 around 33.8. So 34.7 says it's the same. But the biggest shift which has actually happened is those who thought it's gotten worse back in May 2014 have now made the jump and says it's improved. So that's where the spike has happened.
As the government completes a year in office now, more Indians believe standard of living is on the road to development.
The unseasonal rains, there have been 3 rounds of increase in diesel and petrol prices, and the fact that the rupee has taken a hit, the MAT taxes on FIIs and the stock market falling, all of these are reasons where people's investments are hit, people's pockets are hit, and farm good prices have increased, and therefore the inflation pressure is more, which is why we see a little bit of a high going up to 52%, and from January downwards, I'm looking at it from the economic perspective, it's a little lower than before because of the price hike of as well as the farm price.
So what I'm reading this, Navika, is that there is the most optimistic period of the Narendra Modi government begins right after his America trip, right? And fantastic sentiment at that time. You know, you look at the number, it just skyrockets up. You know, something happens between October first week and October third week. It just shoots up from the 30s and it goes and hits this huge figure of 51.6% approval rating. For a prime minister and a government in a multi-party system is massive. But then it just comes crashing down. And it goes from 51% to 40.9%. And I think this should be a point of concern.
From hitting peak in December 2014 to dropping 10% by May 2015, the question is the Modi government's Acche Din promise being tested? Bureau Report, Times Now.